Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sports and Women HD. My name is Stephen Haynes, and I'm alongside, you remember the face, the next Oprah, Courtney Bee.
Hey, guys.
And again, we're here to talk about sports, women, men, and relationships. Remember to follow us on sportsandwomen.com. That's sports, the letter N. Remember, it's kind of confusing. .com. Also check us out on Twitter at sports_women. And continue to follow us on Instagram at Sports and Women. Today, the topic for today is going to be what perception does society have on black males and how can we change that? Jonathan Martin, he is a 3-year veteran for the Miami Dolphins. He was harassed by Richie Incognito alongside a few other players and athletes. And
a trainer, too.
And also a trainer. According to sources, Incognito wanted to put pressure on Jonathan Martin to kind of build his self-esteem up and play a little better, make him a tougher guy. They also harassed him and judged his sexuality and his character. So the question that I'm asking is, what perception does society have on black males?
Incognito has called him the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
He had used overly sexual jokes and various, just
innuendos.
Yes, towards his daughter and his wife.
Right.
And it was also documented that Martin actually tried to fit in. You can only take so much, so I think that Martin had to do what he had to do.
He's had a history of this. So this is kind of putting the smackdown on Richie Incognito and other people who think that they can get away with just calling you whatever, the N-word, whatever he did. We don't know what words were said. I commend Jonathan Martin, and we can all learn from, this experience.
Situation. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
Pop Molly, I rock time for international, bring back the Concord. Numbers don't lie, check the scoreboard.
Welcome back, everybody. Stephen Haynes here with Sports and Women alongside, you remember the face, Courtney Bee. And next to her, we have a special guest, Joey B. You can follow Joey B. at Joey B. on Twitter. Definitely follow him and continue to follow Courtney Bee at The Next Oprah. We have The Next Oprah right here. So today, again, we're talking about this perception that society has on black males. Just on Saturday, Michael Dunn shot and killed a young man in Jacksonville, Florida. Let off a couple rounds, 10 shots, and he was convicted on Saturday for murder, but not first-degree murder. And that's been that's highlighted a lot of the problems. And Joey, I want to start with you first. What are your thoughts about this story with Jordan? I mean, it's a mess.
I personally do not understand how someone was convicted of attempted murder and did not receive a conviction for the actual murder. That's why I kind of had a hard time understanding. How do they not get charged when the evidence was clearly blatant that this man murdered this teenager? It's really sad, and me just as a black man and knowing the struggles that I go through on a daily basis, to see someone, yes, he's going to spend the entire time in jail, but it's still a hole there because he wasn't convicted of murdering. So the question was asked, what was wrong? And so the man's, Michael Dunn's response was that he heard a loud thumping noise. Right. And so the prosecutor asked him, well, what did you hear? Did you hear, or in the report, you described it as thug music.
Thug music.
How in the hell do you describe thug music? That's wrong in itself.
The issue in America, period, is this word thug, right? Thug is not a white man. Thug is automatically a black man. And he heard thug, quote unquote, music. You heard black music with a car full of black boys, right? The issue is, what is going on with these grown white men that feel like they have the authority to kill black boys? And these are not, and these are children that are not. Trayvon Martin was a child. Jordan Davis, a child. And here we have these fully grown, big, white men that feel that it's okay for them to bring a gun out on these boys. As a people, and it's not to put, black against white, but the issue is that they are killing our kids.
Like, we need to get in these congressmen's faces and let them know whatever the ramifications is of getting that law created to protect us, because we've seen case after case after case where it's like we're losing
Coming up next on Sports and Women, we're going to find out why actor Samuel L. Jackson is not the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy or the guy in the Super Bowl commercial.
I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've admit my mistake. You know
See
what?
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Flavia, you're
We may
exactly
be
right.
all black and famous,
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
You're
Next
busted.
question.
I am guilty.
He thought you were Bob Dylan.
Right.
And I've actually never done a McDonald's or a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. I know that's surprising.
Right.
That was an interview from Sam Rubin. As you see, he was an entertainment reporter from KTLA. And obviously, he's getting his black people mixed up. Who do we blame in that scenario?
Well, if we want to go deep into it,
Go
I
ahead.
say blame the damn producer.
Okay.
Because in media production, you are supposed to have a name tag on the camera to your anchor so they know who in the hell they're talking to.
Right.
So, but I'm going to also stick blame to the anchor.
Okay.
Stick to the script if you don't know who you're talking to, man.
Once Samuel called him out, I'm sure it was just like he didn't know what to do, so he was kind of just improvising, which is, I guess he did the best that he could because Samuel just would not stop.
He would not
He
let
would
it
not
go.
stop.
One final question, Courtney. So what perception should society have on black males?
America has a lot of work to do. I think we deserve to be acknowledged. And I think that eventually we will. But we do have to call upon our leaders so that we demand our respect. And we also have to work on carrying ourselves in a way that people will want to respect us also.
I would love for people to perceive us as we're smart, we're intelligent, we have flavor. You know, there are a lot of white people who want to be us. You know, because of the way that we speak, and a lot of us do speak with high confidence because we've been through a struggle. You know, our ancestors and our family members, we've been treated so badly, and I feel like, you know, we need to be respected more, but not only from others, we need to respect ourselves more.
Take these topics that we talked about, the Jonathan Martin, the Richie Incognito, the Michael Dunn, the Jordan Davis, and even the Samuel L. Jackson situation. Take all of these topics and let's just try to better ourselves. Let's work at developing better relationships between black, white, and all of our cultures. So thank you guys. We're going to close this off. Joey B, great. Thank you for showing on the show. We appreciate it. Again, you can follow Joey B on Twitter at Joey B. Also, you can follow Courtney on Twitter at The Next Oprah. And again, you can follow me at sportsn_women and sportsandwomen.com. And until next time, we'll see you again.